Welcome back to CityLine. With me right now, I have somebody who is new to our program, and during normal circumstances, I would welcome her to the big comfy couch. But now I get to welcome her to my kitchen, and I'm speaking about Bethany Montgomery. She is the Director of Outreach and Engagement for the William Factory Small Business Incubator. Welcome to CityLine, Bethany.
Hi, how are you doing?
I am well, my dear. How are you doing during this time?
I am staying positive and optimistic. Honestly, I was sending out an email today and I was telling someone I am actually way more busy now that I have to stay home and I can't go out to meetings than when everything is normal.
Well, anybody who wears a Harvard t-shirt is no slacker in my book, sister. So for people, Bethany, who don't know, what is the mission of the William Factory Small Business Incubator?
So our mission is simple, and it's been the same mission for over 33 years, and that is to provide the citizens of Pierce County with help when it comes to entrepreneurship, launching and growing a business, especially when it comes to being a minority.
Boy, and if there ever was a time when we needed your resources and expertise, this has got to be it. So it doesn't surprise me that you are more busy than ever. So let's talk about what types of small businesses and entrepreneurs that the small business incubator serves.
So we serve pretty much everyone, and we put it into 3 categories. So you have your idea stage, you have your startup stage, and then you have your scale stage. And so the majority of our clientele is in the idea stage. So they have been thinking for a while and they're like, I have this great business idea, but I have no clue how to bring it to life. And so then they go on Google and they're like business incubators, and then William Factory comes up, and then they call or email me and they're like, what's next? And so we'll consult with them and figure out where they are in the process. A lot of them have no clue how to go about getting a business license. They don't have any clue how to do a business plan. So we start there. Then you have your people in the startup phase who have figured out what their idea is. They've done a little research. They might already have their business licenses and everything. They might even have secured a little bit of capital. And so they really need help to grow their business and make it a real thing. They need help bringing customers in the door. That's what they need help with. And then also probably securing capital, finding investors, finding ways to get loans. And then we have our people who have been in business for a while and they just need to grow a business. They need to grow their business. That's pretty much the goal of every business is you want to grow, you want to scale. You don't just be like, oh, well, I have 100 customers, I'm good now. That's usually never the goal. So most businesses, they want to grow as big as they can, not necessarily as fast as they can, but they want to figure out what's the best way strategically to go about it to stay profitable and be able to sustain the level of service that they're already providing to their customers.
Bethany, you answered that question with such beautiful clarity in a way that I have not often heard someone in your position talk about how to build a business. I mean, I was like, wow, that's like a 30-second elevator speech in the making right there. So let's talk about, you have a competition, and I love the name of this. It is Idea and Pitch competition. And it's for your entrepreneurs. So tell us about some of the creative ideas that have come out of this.
Yeah, so our inaugural Idea and Pitch competition that is happening this Friday at 6 p.m. on Zoom, unfortunately, but also fortunately, because maybe we'll have people from all over the world tuning in. But I would say right now we are in a climate that is very entrepreneurial. We look at the shows on TV, especially Shark Tank. We look at NBC and all the shows they offer about being an entrepreneur. So everyone has business ideas. And so the hot craze right now is pitching them. So how you stated previously, kind of like an elevator pitch. So there's actually a show on NBC. It's called Elevator Pitch. And the people have 60 seconds to pitch an entire business for people to invest hundreds of thousands of dollars in it. But anyway, you know, when you launch a startup, it is very exciting. It's a very exciting time. And a lot of people make a living from investing in startups. And people are so interested in what's going to be the next Amazon, what's going to be the next Google. And so, you know, those people who started investing in it, you know, right at the beginning, they're billionaires, whatever. And it's not even necessarily about the money. It's just about investing in something that can have such an impact on our economy, on our world. And so to be able to sit down in front of a group of people and clearly and concisely convey what your idea is and what your pitch is, so that people can understand it and people can be like, wow, this is something that I want to get behind. This is something I want to support, whether that just be you sending out a tweet and sharing the Facebook page, or whether that be you investing $10,000. Usually it's up to whoever's pitching what their ask is. So for a lot of entrepreneurs, they're seeking out capital. And a lot of competitions, when you pitch, you have to give up equity in your business to for people to actually invest in it. And in this competition, we're not giving away a ton of money, but this is totally no strings attached, equity free. So we're gonna have two winners, and our two winners are gonna receive $1,000 each. And then they're also gonna receive 6 months free co-working space from the new co-working space in downtown Tacoma called Traction Space. And then they're also going to receive legal consultation and accounting services as well. And these are things that entrepreneurs really need to be successful. So we're really, I'd say, highly esteemed to offer this to the Tacoma community.
I love that. And it's okay. Life goes on outside of that camera. So just let it happen in your kitchen. So, wow. I mean, what a jackpot. Because a lot of us sit here and go, I have time just to think. And when we get back to some kind of normal, what will it look like? And do I want to do what I previously did? So this is where all of the great expertise comes in terms of what the Small Business Incubator is offering. So I'm wondering, Bethany, how has the coronavirus affected this competition?
So the only thing that's really affected the competition because of the coronavirus is really just not being able to embody and witness this in real life. And so we've just moved everything to Zoom. And honestly, we think that's what the future is going to be anyway. So we teach workshops every single week on business and entrepreneurship topics. And one of our presenters, they lived all the way in Bothell. And so we had her present on Zoom, and that was in September. And it was amazing. It was one of our best workshops we've ever done. And so really, this has just given us an opportunity to really utilize, you know, the technological advancements, you know, we've made as a society. And I think it's really amazing because it also allows more access. It allows more access to everyone. And it is, so for me, because I'm an entrepreneur as well, and you're an interviewer, you know, in person, it's a little bit different energy. And so it's something you have to just adjust to. But once you make that adjustment, it's pretty much the same thing.
That is a great analogy. One of the things I have seen online with small businesses is that fear of how do I Zoom? How do I promote myself virtually? And we are so grateful for the digital natives. I'm going to put you in that category, Bethany, because this was probably second nature to you But to me, at the age of 56, this was not second nature. So for you to understand that those classes are so needed for people to be able to harness that technology is a gift that keeps on giving, let me tell you. Let's talk about when we think about, like, for instance, if I were to have my own business, and how would I go about signing up to obtain support from the William Factory Incubator?
So step one is visiting the William Factory website. So that's williamfactory.com. And as soon as you go onto the website, it says, would you like to apply to be a fellow? And so you would take an intake survey, which is brought to you by SurveyMonkey. So it would send you off to SurveyMonkey, and you do a little survey, and then you would be on the list to receive our services. So right now we do have a wait list because we are stretched pretty thin. So currently at the incubator, it is just me and my executive director, Tim Strage. The operations are a little bit different. Like I said, we've been around for 33 years. We used to actually have our own building, and we're more like a co-working space, but now we're out of Tacoma Community College and partnering with the school to really create an entrepreneurial ecosystem for Tacoma. But you would get on the wait list, and then also you'd be on the email list as well. And so our workshops are free and open to anybody of the public. And usually to find out about them, you would need to be on the email list or our Facebook, or if you ever just search Eventbrite for different things.
So guess what I'm doing when I'm done with this interview? I'm going to go sign up. So let's talk about, because you mentioned it's just you and your executive director. So how much support do you, both of you, provide? And then do you need volunteers to assist you?
Oh, we do as much as we can. I feel we go above and beyond. I absolutely love every single one of my entrepreneurs. And that's also because I'm an entrepreneur as well. And so I understand their struggles. I understand what they're going through. I understand that they have to wear multiple hats. And so we are heavily reliant on volunteers. So like I had stated previously, we teach business and entrepreneurship workshops every single week. And we go with the TCC academic calendar. So they're at 10 weeks at a time. And then we have winter break, spring break, summer break. And so we rely heavily on highly successful consultants, entrepreneurs who have been, doing what they're doing for a long time, just business, high-level business people to come and, offer their knowledge and their wisdom and their experience to these, aspiring entrepreneurs who are looking, to start their business or grow their business. And so we absolutely appreciate every single person that volunteers their time and their services to help here at the William Factory. And, we would be, honestly, I don't know where we would be without them. And so it's really just such a blessing.
Absolutely. I have many friends who are entrepreneurs, and they all have a common emotion right now, and that's fear, because they just don't know how the ecosystem is going to be once we are all able to function in a way that feels familiar for entrepreneurs. And I can't think of a better place for them to go than to sign up and be a part of your team, because I believe we all feel better when we give back. And I believe that all of us really are experiencing this same emotions right now, and we're not alone. All of us are afraid and wondering what our livelihood will be. So better that we come together through the William Factory Incubator than to sit home by ourselves and to be afraid, because being afraid doesn't serve anybody, does it?
Absolutely not.
So is there anything else you want to mention to our viewers before I have to let you go?
So I just want everyone to know that here at William Factory, we are here for you and we're willing to listen. And so, like I said, the best way to get involved with this program is to go to our website, WilliamFactory.com, and take the intake survey. And also we have a contact, tab on our website. And so if you need a quicker response, please feel free to call or email us. All of our information is listed on the website. My email is bethany@williamfactory.com. So please feel free to email me. I will do my best to respond as quickly as possible. But honestly, we are here for our community, especially Tacoma Pierce County. You know, we got this. We have to stay strong. We're all in it together. And, you know, the one great thing about being an entrepreneur is the unknown. And being an entrepreneur, you cannot be afraid of the unknown. The one guarantee is the unknown. So stay strong. We all got this.
Bethany, you are such a light. I cannot wait when all this is over to have you on the comfy couch and also to give you a big hug, because you have brought light and calm and expertise into a very frenetic, very scary world right now. So I just want to say thank you to you and to your executive director and to all of your volunteers. You're making Tacoma proud. So Bethany, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. You have a great day. And remember, Friday on the 17th, 6 p.m., we will be hosting our pitch competition. You can learn more at our website and then also our Eventbrite page. Thank you.
Sounds great. Bethany, take care of you and yours. We have much more to come on CityLine. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this quick break.